everyone, it's Dr. Shirazi, a board certified dermatologist, and guys, it is officially summer. The sun's out, the humidity's up, and we are in one of my favorite seasons. So I thought I would share some skincare tips specifically for summer, for that hot girl summer in you. I know you got this. Summer is one of my favorite times of the year. I feel like things slow down. There's a lot of, outdoor gatherings. And so I want to share 10 tips for summer skincare. But before we get started, don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe, and share this with a friend who may also find this valuable. Tip number 1, lighten up. You're not wearing a winter coat, and neither should your skin. Summer is a time to not only wear lighter clothing, but also lighter skincare products. I mean, switch from oils to serums, which are water-based. Use a lighter cleanser when you remove your makeup, switch to a lighter product, wear less makeup. We tend to want to wear less foundation and less makeup in the summer because of the weather. It's hot and humid. You should also lighten the amount of products you're using. Switch to more comprehensive products so you don't have 10 steps in your routine. The fewer the products, the simpler your regimen, the better for your skin. Number 2, exfoliate. I think exfoliation is really important in the summer to get that dead layer of skin off. And I only recommend you do this once or twice a week to start. Very few people can exfoliate every day. Now, if you use a gentle exfoliating cleanser, like this one with 2% glycolic and 2% salicylic acid, then your skin probably will tolerate that every day. But if you're using a strong exfoliating toner, it might be a little overwhelming for your skin to do it every day. Exfoliation also allows for your skincare products to penetrate better. It helps brighten the skin. It helps reduce breakouts, pigmentation. It's really important to renew and exfoliate the skin, especially as you get older, because our skin cells get lazy. They're just not as good as shedding the dead layer off. And so by doing that, you're stimulating all these new skin cells to grow in and replace the old damaged cells. But with exfoliation, it's really important to wear sunscreen because it does make you more prone to sun damage and sunburns. Be sure you're wearing an SPF cream every single morning. Even if you're not going out for a barbecue or not going to the beach, it's still important to make sure that you are protecting that skin, especially in the summer, because the UV index goes up, the days are longer. Number 3, body odor hack. And a lot of people are really embarrassed to maybe bring this up with their dermatologist or their doctor, but summer is a time where, because we can sweat more, the weather's warmer and there's more moisture in the air, it's more humid, you may notice a body odor that's not necessarily controlled with antiperspirants or deodorants. So a dermatologist hack is using a little benzoyl peroxide wash or mask, like this one by Jory RX, has 2.5% micronized benzoyl peroxide, and you can put it on before you get in the shower. Let it sit there for a few minutes, rinse it off at the end of your shower. The reason this works so well is because odor in the armpit is from bacteria buildup. That, along with moisture, can cause yeast and bacteria to overgrow, and that's where the smell comes from. Benzoyl peroxide is great at reducing those bacteria counts, killing them off. It also helps gently exfoliate that area. I suggest you use a lower percentage benzoyl peroxide, a 5% or lower. CeraVe has one that is a 4%. It's called the Acne Foaming Cleanser. Number 4, invest in a really good vitamin C. Why? Because antioxidants are so important in the summer. They help protect and repair our skin from sun damage and weathering that happens when we're spending more time in the sun. And vitamin C, the most active form is l-ascorbic acid, which also tends to be the most potent and the least stable. So it's really difficult to stabilize the most potent form. Therefore, if you're gonna spend on one product, vitamin C is the one to splurge on. If you have super sensitive skin, then you want to use a 10% L-ascorbic acid or lower. If you have acne prone skin, use the vitamin C without vitamin E oil, because it's really the vitamin E oil in vitamin C that causes breakouts. Other forms of vitamin C is sodium ascorbic phosphate. This is less potent, but a lot more stable. It doesn't do as good of a job as supporting collagen synthesis, and it's just not as powerful as L-ascorbic acid, but a great option if you have sensitive skin. My favorite summertime vitamin C is Glow Serum because it has green tea polyphenols and 20% vitamin C. It's highly, highly stable. We've tested this formula. Even when the color changes, it still maintains its potency. This is really, really important. It also has other antioxidants like green tea polyphenols. These are so important for repair of the skin. It just really helps brighten that skin complexion. Other stable vitamin C's is the one by SkinCeuticals, vitamin C ferulic. Paula's Choice has a good one called C15 Super Boost. Some alternatives for sensitive skin. SkinCeuticals has one with only 10% vitamin C. And if you are super, super sensitive, then consider the sodium ascorbic phosphate, which is one made by Derma-E. I'm gonna link these products down below because people always ask me about product recommendation. Number 5, powder SPF brushes. I think they are so valuable in the summertime. You know, I tend to get kind of more oily. I tend to have a lot of moisture on my skin, so I love these powder brushes for reapplication. It's super easy to do. It adds a little coverage. It absorbs oil and sweat. And honestly, if I tell my patients to reapply sunscreen as a cream in the afternoon, I'm not sure how many are gonna do that, but they will apply the powder SPF brushes. I personally love the Sun-Kissed. So they're not as protective as creams. You should always wear a baseline SPF cream before you apply the powder. But if you don't think you're gonna reapply that cream throughout the day, this is a great option. Now, if you're out on a boat and you're on the water, you really should reapply with an SPF cream because that is really gonna give you the most protection. But if you're just out and about, you're not really in the sun or in the water, then SPF powder saves me every time. The one from Color Science is kind of the original, but I find the powder just doesn't come out very well. So I really love the one from AziMD Skincare because it comes out so easily. Plus, for you guys out there, it comes as a clear version. It's just a clear SPF 50 powder that's zinc and titanium based. So I also love that it's mineral based. Number 6, apply baby powder or dry shampoo to your roots at night because when you toss and turn, it gets worked into the hair and you'll probably have to wash your scalp less often, particularly if you have sweaty or oily scalp. The powder or dry shampoo will help absorb that oil. And I find that it almost thickens the root as well. So I love doing this hack at night. Now, if you are one that really sweats, like you're drenched, you tend to sweat in your scalp, then Botox injections might be helpful for you. We call this Blowtox in my office, and I'm not even kidding. It makes your blowouts last so much longer. Just tiny little injections because Botox helps reduce scalp sweating so that your hair doesn't get dirty as fast. And my patients that do spin class or do bike riding, they wear a helmet, they really, really love this treatment. They come in once at the beginning of the summer and it really helps throughout the summer. There are also medications, oral medications you can take that reduces sweating all over. So if sweating is a issue for you in the summer, see your dermatologist. There is definitely help for you. Number 7, be aware of the lemon around you because I see a lot of people in the summer with margarita dermatitis or phytophotodermatitis. This is when you get lemon juice or lemon on your skin and it causes a burn and causes the skin to form this brown color, and that brown color can actually stay for several months. This is particularly true when you're around water and in the sun. So whether you are making lemonade or doing tequila shots or making margaritas and you're out by the pool or the ocean, be very aware of the lemon. If it gets on your skin, make sure you wash it off as quickly as possible and you are very careful in the sun with this. Number 8, moisturize. Yes, you still need a moisturizer in the summer, particularly if you're exfoliating or you're on retinol. Your skin still needs a moisturizer. So if you're oily and you don't feel like you need one, I suggest using Aveeno has one that's an oat gel moisturizer that's very light. If you are on exfoliants or retinol, my patients love Intense Recovery Complex because it has a very calming effect. It's also very light, so it's perfect for summer. If you're looking for a more nourishing yet light moisturizer, I love Restore. This is what I use. It has caffeine to help reduce puffiness. It has stem cells, resveratrol, and niacinamide, and it just feels so nice, glides on really easily. It absorbs really fast, doesn't leave this sticky residue. So be sure you find a moisturizer that you love and you apply it, particularly after you cleanse, because that's the best time to seal in that hydration. Because again, if you're in the water with chlorine or salt water, it can really dry out your skin, as can sun exposure really dries your skin out. So you still need to hydrate with a moisturizer. Number 9, protect your lips. We see a lot of skin cancers on the lower lip as dermatologists, and a lot of people don't realize when they're out at the beach or at the pool and they're wearing their beautiful lip gloss and they got that shiny lip going on, well, that's like putting baby oil on and tanning in the sun. It magnifies the UV rays, so it magnifies the damage that's happening to the lip. The lip is also very thin. It's not as thick as the face, so it gets damaged much more frequently. Not only does this put you at risk for skin cancer, but it also degrades your collagen. So it's gonna shrink your lips, it's gonna give you more lip lines, and potentially can cause all kinds of issues with your lower lip down the line. So really be careful to, if you do like to have that lip gloss on, wear one with SPF. K-Skin has one. It's a lip balm with SPF 30 or 35. I love the AziMD lip plumper. It looks like you literally just had one syringe of filler in your lips, and it has an SPF 30. It doesn't dry out your lips like other lip plumpers. It just uses a little bit of natural ingredients that help swallow the lips a little bit, and it lasts anywhere from 2 to 4 hours. Aquaphor is super simple. They make one with an SPF 35. Be sure that you are putting that on throughout the day, especially if you're outdoors. This is an area that gets a lot of damage. Number 10. Self-tanner is better than sun tanning because you're not gonna get that same damage to your skin. And I personally love using one that gently tans your skin, but here's a little hack for self-tanner users. You want to exfoliate your skin a couple of weeks before you get your spray tan. And I favor using a glycolic and salicylic acid because the self-tanner will go on much smoother, it will stay on your skin much longer, it will be more even. So I love using the one spray because it's so easy to just spray your legs, spray your back, arms. Super easy to use. I also love Clarify pads with glycolic and salicylic acid. I use those once a day, or even if you do it a few times a week, it really helps with body exfoliation, helps with texture, ingrown hairs, discoloration, just smooths your skin. I also love using it to get the self-tanner off, because you know how you get your self-tanner and then it's coming off, part of it is off, part of it is not. It makes your skin kind of look dirty and blotchy. So I really love Clarify pads. Use those to get the tanner off your skin. It's a great hack to use in the summer when you don't want to damage your skin by tanning. You're gonna use the self-tanner. All right guys, I hope that was helpful and that gave you some tips and tricks that you can share with your friends. By the way, make sure you send them this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check me out on social media. I'm on Instagram and TikTok. Until next time, enjoy your summer.